The one and only, people. Mr. Sage Francis there, off his new album, Life, I Was Zero. And it's with great pleasure that we welcome Uncle Frank. How are you?
In the house. I'm Dirty Uncle Frank.
Yeah, I've heard that rumor.
I'm doing good. I just arrived an hour ago after about 23 hours of flying around the world, and I'm in the hotel now and just hoping that by tomorrow I'm in, and I think I will be. I'll be totally healed up and ready to just go at it.
I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine. You're going to have like a good day of walking around Melbourne and feeling good. Now, tell us, have you been you've been touring a bit at the moment, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm currently on. We just finished the Europe part of the tour, flew over here, so now we're going to do Australia and then New Zealand, and then we'll be finished. But yeah, this is the touring thing for this year. Started right when the album came out, so it's been a few months now. We've played everywhere, so
wow.
Yeah, running ourselves into the ground, and I wanted to do that because all these years I've been touring, I knew that I wouldn't be able to continue the same pace later on in life, and I'm definitely at that age now where I know for sure I won't be able to do this again. So I just wanted to go all out and make sure I played all the places that I have in the past, and make sure the fans get to see these songs one last time. If I don't mean to sound like it's the very, very end, but I never know when I'm going to be able to come out again.
Exactly. Well, you came to Australia about 5 or 6 years ago, and so I think it's time. If people are in doubt, then as you say, it's their last chance, maybe.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm still going to do shows from time to time, depending on what the offer is and where I'm at in life. But yeah, this was it was 5 years ago the last time I was here, and that's crazy. It feels like it was yesterday. Like I remember the whole, everything about it. But yeah, it's been that long. It's crazy.
Well, we're happy to have you back, and it should be a good gig. I'm sure after all that touring, your set's going to be real super tight.
Yeah, well, I went through, during the North American tour, I had a full band with me, and we played most of the new songs from the new album. And there was a crowd there that loved that, and there was also people who were upset because they wanted to hear all the old songs that they're more familiar with. Mm-hmm. Once we took to the international portion of the tour, I scaled down. I don't have the band with me, and I'm going through my entire catalog for my set. And it
oh, really?
The shows have been like an hour and a half long of me just going through a barrage of all different eras of my music, and I love it. It's definitely stuff that I'm really comfortable performing, but it also gives me the freedom to improvise a lot and build upon a familiar set for me. I don't know. It's been the sets have been really good, very, very successful and fun shows.
Oh, fantastic! Well, it's going to be great because it's you're supported by Dexter, who's one of the world's best turntablists, and he's our very own Melbourne's own, and Horror Show, some hip hop boys from Sydney too. So
sweet. Yeah, I don't. This is going to be my first time hearing them, so that'll be good.
Oh, super cool. Well, you're going to be at the Forum Theatre, which is a beautiful theatre too. So
I heard that they're going to give me a lecture about how I can't touch stuff. And
yeah, it is a bit of a Bobby Brown scene there. You can't touch this or that or that.
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, just don't wear the parachute pants. Now, I heard with your new album entitled Life, and that is with the postmodern magic of putting the brackets around the F, so it's a lie, life kind of thing. You've had a pretty amazing response from the fans about that.
Well, yeah, the fans are a big reason I named the album that. The title actually comes from an older lyric of mine that says, "Life is just a lie with an F in it, and death is definite." And then the fans started getting that life written that way with the F in parentheses, getting tattoos of that, and over 100. I've got over 100 pictures of different tattoos with that spelling, and it made me think a lot about what people were attaching themselves to in the concept of that lyric. or the meaning of that lyric, and I just I wanted that to be a driving force behind the full album, and that's what I guess was definitely what pushed the subject matter of this last album is the lie in our life. Although, and it's not just one lie; it's different different people deal with different things in their day-to-day life. That sometimes they accept the lie, sometimes they confront it, and
sure,
yeah.
Well, let's hope they're all little white lies.
Yeah.
Hey, does that scare you that people are getting tattoos by something you say? I mean, that just
I'm honored by it.
Really?
I mean, the first couple times I was weirded out,
Yeah.
but I stopped accepting that it really was about me. I mean, I feel like I've been lucky enough to capture certain ideas and put them in words that people relate to very strongly, and it's the concept, it's the idea of what certain words represent and the combination of these words working together well. And I've been lucky enough to fall upon these things and present them to an audience that continues to grow. And just every time I see a new tattoo that revolves around my lyrics, I'm just I'm happy about it. I mean, I don't encourage people to go out like, you better go out and get these tattoos. But when I see one, I'm like, damn, that's interesting. That lyric resonated so hard with this certain person that they, made a tattoo out of it.
That is interesting, to say the least. That is very funky indeed.
Funky.
Oh yeah. Now, so have a great show. It's going to be fantastic tomorrow night at the Forum.
Yeah.
We're going to moonwalk out of this interview with one more track of yours off the new album. What do you reckon we should listen to?
Let's go with the Best of Times. This is the last song on the record, and I think it gives a really good explanation of where I'm at in life with the whole touring thing.
Cool. Well, thanks very much for making this trip, and have a great show.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Take care, everybody.
Later.
Bye.